At this point, seniors over the age of 65, our parents and our grandparents are in the high-risk group, especially those in assisted living facilities. Here with us is Lori St. John. Lori is Vice President of Hartford Healthcare at Home and Independence at Home. Lori, thank you for making time for us.
Oh, thank you for having me.
So at this point, tell us what type of precautions are put in place at assisted living facilities.
Well, I'm in the home. Hartford Healthcare at Home has been keeping patients safely in their home for 119 years. So the COVID-19 has created some challenges for us. And the way we're supporting our patients and our staff is by reinforcing and educating on how they can protect themselves. For instance, hand washing, the first line of defense for keeping yourself safe. And I know that there is a shortage of hand sanitizer, but washing your hands with soap and water for 20 seconds can be just as effective. Some of the other things that we're doing, we are really enforcing social isolation. We're asking the patients that we see in the home to restrict their visitors, and we are only sending essential staff in to see those patients. We're using telehealth. We have some telehealth right now. We're expanding those capabilities. We are screening all of our staff that go into the home, as well as the patients and their families in the home. So we are doing all of those measures to keep patients, families, and our staff safe.
Can you offer some advice to families who are going through this time and they can't see their loved ones?
Well, I think that a lot of people are going online. I think Facebook, Skype is a good way. I know a lot of people, I haven't been able to see my grandchildren. That's hard, but I feel I keep connected with them through Skype and Facebook, so I would encourage that. I think this is a hard time. I think that people probably are feeling very isolated, so I encourage them to do things like that. And we are paying attention to that to our patients in the home. Are they having some behavioral health issues? Should we get behavioral health involved with those patients?
And in general, you touched upon it before, but give us the best advice for seniors at this point.
Well, I think the best advice is to stay home, limit your visitors, practice hand washing, and we have to remember that 80% of the people who do come in contact with this will get better. They'll have almost no symptoms to flu-like symptoms. So I think we have to keep that in perspective.
Sure, and talk to us again about how the staff that is going into these homes, they're protected and they're staying healthy.
Well, one of the most important things I think we're doing is letting staff and patients know that Hartford Healthcare, we have your back. We are going to keep you safe as we can, with any means that we can.
All right, and for seniors who don't use the internet, where can they turn to find resources?
Well, watching television, sure. I think that watching a program like yours can keep them connected. We can reach out. There have been different community groups that have offered to help seniors, so I think doing things like that can be very helpful.
All right, and just in general, you're advising people to stay home, not to go out. We've heard the message over and over, but if you can, talk to us about if they need supplies or if they need assistance. Are you sending extra people in, or you're just reevaluating as the day goes on?
Well, there are some phone numbers that seniors can call to get things like groceries delivered. At Hartford Healthcare, we do have a service that will deliver groceries to our patients, so they can do something like that. There is the 211 line that they can call if they do need additional services. And again, stay connected by watching television and finding out what resources are available to you.
All right, Lori St. John, thank you so much for chatting with us today and for what you're doing over at the hospital.